Welcome aboard everyone, Wales of Wall Street, Simon here. Let's take a look at UBIX quick. One of my future gems, this one, the UBIX network here. So guys, this one's moved over 80% in the last 48 hours, so absolutely incredible movements. A few days ago it was listed on I think Probit Global as it added its kind of like silent notary token UBSN. So I'm not sure if that's kind of the real momentum behind this, but I think that it's perhaps had some kind of relevance to it. But I'm also wondering if UBIX is about to be announced on some other potential exchanges or not. But in general, of course, there's been absolutely phenomenal gains here. I'm a big holder of UBIX. I'm not doing any trading on this particular project at all. I'm just holding for the future and just accumulating as much as I can at these prices. So this is very much around the DAG process of blockchain. I feel this is the future of blockchain and something that people will get more and more aware of. DAG protocol, very interesting stuff. Go and check out our intro video to UBIX, and we do cover a couple of other projects in this space as well. It can be confusing if you're not familiar with DAG, but we're trying to do a video on that in the next week or two anyway. But like I said, I think this is kind of like the next level, and in order for blockchain to take us to the next movements and everything. So the volume has kicked in today. Of course, the MACD has increased its gap here slightly. Of course, we've had a bit of a reduction as of this video going out as well. Not a massive amount, but I did anticipate us coming back down here. So I think what you see, this is the kind of project that you kind of look at on KuCoin and you see it in the top gainers or something, and everyone goes, oh, this is amazing, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to just jump in anyway because it's already on like 50%, and it just tails up and then comes back down again. So yeah, I'm not thinking that this will last forever. I mean, it could arguably start testing new levels up. But let's just pull this this data back across here from the fib retracement marker here. So I'm just going to pull that across. We'll just tail that off there for a second. So it's hit this resistance around this mark here, numbers wise 0.0008. We're not talking about dollars here, but if you've got a substantial holding of UBIX, of course, there's a massive difference. We've already had the retracement here, so in the next probably hour or so we're going to see, are we going to get support at this level here, or are we just going to completely drop back down to arguably this level here at 0.0006. I don't even know what it is as a point of a cent. I'm not even going to bother trying to figure that out. But of course there's multitude of support and resistance areas here around August, but nothing really since. So yeah, this thing kind of flew up today, but we're not just doing a hype videos all the time or anything like this. We don't really do hype videos here. We're more interested in like analysing what's happening and where do we think it's coming back to or going to. So we're not sitting there going, oh my god, you must jump in because it's 80%, it's going to keep going up. It's not. We've already seen the retracement today, so like I said, it's not a question of dropping all the way back down. It could go halfway and pull back up again as people have taken the profits, jump back in. But this project is so early, you're going to see all this kind of fluctuation quite easily anyway. People sometimes misled by like quantity of assets rather than like the actual value, but it is certainly something for the future in my opinion. So like I said, we've already had, as of recording, the retracement of 10% back down to this level around 0.0007. So it's really just a test on movement here. If you're new and you are looking for quick gains, yeah, you could put arguably a buy opportunity here. But like I said, by the time I probably put this video out, it could be all completely different already. But I just wanted to bring to your attention this move, and not to get too carried away with the fact that it might just continuously go up and up. Obviously there's always going to be pullbacks, especially with that kind of move and some profit taking like we had here really over a 3 or 4 day period. You can see a nice gradual profit taking. We hit this level, numbers came back in, and it absolutely flew, and it's flowing past this support area that we've seen around August time and dropped through on the 8th of September. I think the 8th of September was one of the Bitcoin days if I remember. But I'm just going to draw a line here just so you know what I'm talking about. So you kind of got this like interesting area here, so it's kind of bang in the middle of where we were looking at trying to get a potential buy opportunity. Whether that happens today or tomorrow, I'm not sure. But if we get a support here, guys, if we get a close over this 0.0007-ish mark over a 2-3 day period, we might start jumping back up here. And it might just be that UBIX is coming into fruition, and having a bit more of a foundation of awareness and education and knowledge around it to people that are interested in it, or certainly started thinking about it. So do just keep an eye on that. As far as the RSI is concerned, we are on the top levels of like taking profit if you were investing maybe a couple of weeks ago. So there's still a bit of room in the tank. I just want to jump back to arguably the 4-hour chart just to have a quick look at that as well, just to see where the RSI was hitting then. So yeah, it was kind of like top heavy really. I think what we're looking at well over 80 on the RSI. So yeah, it is something that I would be sort of thinking like this might sort of be calming down a bit, and it might test this level here. So I'm just going to draw a circle around this area so you know what I'm talking about. Just this area here. So if we can get stability here, there's an argument to say that we'll get support and test up these levels. Not long-term support, but short-term for us to take up to another levels. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is we'll have the shoot-ups like this, and we'll have an absolute collapse in the same sort of period of time in a day or two. So yeah, just be cautious of that. Another area of interest, in my opinion, would be around these sorts of areas here. As you can see, we've got some good touch points around the beginning of October, around the middle of September, and also back here at the beginning of August. So we've had like resistance. We've had resistance on the way up on a couple of occasions, but we have tried to break through that on a couple of occasions. We've been successful today, so this could be an area around here at 0.0005 to try and take some possible advantage of buying in or some accumulation points. Again, not financial advice, but that's something that I'd be looking at if I was trading UBIX. I'm not trading UBIX myself, but I'm just trying to think out loud for other people that are interested in this project, but also looking for some opportunities. Try not to jump in at these top points. Always have a look at RSIs, especially on like if it's done something like this. You want to definitely be looking at like a daily chart, like an hourly chart or 4-hourly chart, to see like where we are in the day's stability of the project. Don't FOMO in. Goodness me, do not FOMO in. So guys, we'll wrap that up there. Like I said, do check out the UBIX video that we've done, and we're going to cover this DAG principle in more detail, because I do genuinely believe this is the next level of blockchain and how we're going to take everything to that next level of interoperability, autonomous automation, AI, everything for blockchain to fully understand its potential. On that absolute bombshell, I'm leaving you to it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.